Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. So, till yesterday, we have completed our simple form and the continuous form. Now, today, I'm going to start this perfect form. Okay? In the perfect form, first of all, we are going to learn about the present perfect. So, when you have to write the sentence in a present perfect tense, what will be there? Has, have. Which helping verb we use in the perfect form, present perfect? That is has, have, and plus third form of the verb. Okay? In the same manner, past perfect. When you have to write the sentence in a past perfect, then what we use here? Had plus third form of verb. Okay? In the future perfect, will have, shall have plus third form of verb. So what is common in all three? That is, when you have to write the sentence in a perfect form, you have to always use the third form of verb. Okay? Always we will use third form of the verb. Now just take the same example. Yesterday we have written these sentences in the continuous form. The bell is ringing. The same was bell was ringing. Then the bell will be ringing. Now let's change the same sentence into the present perfect. So the subject, it will remain same. The bell. Then after this, what we use here? Has or have? Has. This is the singular one. So we have to use here has. The bell has third form of the verb. So what is the verb here? That is ringing. So ringing base form, what's it is? That is ring. The third form of the ring, that will be ring, rang, rung. So here what you have to write, that is rung. The bell has rung. Okay. Now the same sentence we are going to write into the past perfect. So what's going to be? The bell had rung. Future perfect tense. In the future perfect tense, what it's going to be? The bell will have the bell will have rung. Okay? In the same manner, you can take some more examples also. For example, here I have given the boy is singing. Now take the same example in the perfect one. The boy is singing. So what's going to be here? The boy. From has or have, what we use? That is has. The boy has sing. Third form of sing, that is sing, sang, sung. S-U-N-G, sung. The boy has sung. In the past perfect tense, it will become the boy had sung. Okay? In the future perfect, the boy will have sung. Why I have taught you these forms of the tenses? Because in the reader textbook in chapter number 6, one exercise is there related to the tenses. So without your explanation, I can't give you the exercises. That is, it is given on page number 42. Can see here page number 42 is in tenses. That is a fun with grammar. So here in a very short form, these some examples are only given without an explanation. So here I have tried to explain you. And you can see here that in your book also only the simple form, continuous form and the perfect form. Only three forms are given. And only on the basis of these three forms, this question is also given. Okay. Here you can see that some sentences are written. Put the following sentences under the correct tenses. Here you can see some sentences are written. And here one table is given in your book. Okay. So you have to write these sentences in the correct table. Okay. For example, the boys sing. The boys sing. Here you can see no helping verb is here. No helping verb. Sing, only the base form, first form of verb. So where we use the first form of verb? In the simple present tense. So where we will write the sentence? Here. Okay, present simple it is. So here we have to write this sentence. The boys sing. Now see the second sentence. The wind will blow. The wind will blow. Here you can see will is here and the first form of verb is here. So where we use the will and first form of verb? In the simple future. So where you have to write this? In the simple future. So simple future. Here you have to write this sentence. The wind will blow. Okay, in the future column. Simple future. Now the third sentence, that is the fish swam. Swim, swam, swum. You can see swam is here, means the second form of verb, and where we use the second form? In the simple past tense. So where you have to write the sentence? In the simple past. Simple past. So here you have to write this sentence. The fish swam. Okay. See the fourth sentence. The woman will cook. The woman will cook. Will plus first form of the verb. So where we use? In the simple future. So you have to write this in a simple future. The wind blow. The wind will blow. Okay, this I have written here. Now, and the second one, that is the woman will cook. This will also come under the simple future. Now see the second one. Next example. The sun sets. The sun sets. Here this is also the first form of verb, but here the first form of verb is with the S. So where we use S or ES with the first form of verb? That is in the simple present tense. So this will also come under the simple present tense. So here you have to write the sun sets. The girl laughed. Laughed. That is the second form of verb. No helping verbs are here. So where you have to write? In the simple past. The girl laughed. Now, the sentences which you people have written here in this first column, same sentences you have to change into the continuous form and the perfect form. Okay. So see the first one. The boys sing. So what it is going to be in the present continuous tense? That is, the boys are singing. Okay. And the same sentence when you have to write in the perfect form, present perfect, what I told, for the present perfect, that you have to use has, have plus first form of the verb. So what's going to be here? The boys have sung. The boys have sung. Okay. Second one, the sun sets. Now the same sentence you have to write here in the present continuous tense. So what it is going to be? The sun sets. The sun is setting. What's the rule for the present continuous? That is MR plus ing form of verb. So from MR you have to use any of the helping verb. So I have used here is and ing form of verb. This is your verb. So we have added here ing. The sun is setting. Now in the present perfect, what's going to be? Has, have plus third form of the verb. So here the sun has set. Okay, because the third form of the set, that is also going to be set. Now come to the simple past. The girl laughed. In the past continuous, what's going to be here? So the same sentence when you have to write in the past continuous tense, what's going to be? The girl was laughing. Then in the past perfect, what's going to be here? The girl had laughed. Okay, the girl had laughed. Ed is hidden here actually. Okay, the girl had laughed. Next sentence, the fish swam. What's going to be? Fish swam. The fish was swimming. And the same sentence in the past perfect tense, it will become the fish had swam. The fish had third form of verb, that is swam. Okay, swim, swam, swam, S-W-U-M. This is U-M. Okay. Future tense, simple future. The wind will blow. This sentence is written here. When you have to write this in a future continuous, it will become the wind will be blowing. Okay, will be blowing. And in the future perfect, it will become the wind has blown. Third form of verb plus has or have. Sorry. So in the future perfect tense, what it is going to become? The wind will have blown. The wind will have blown. What we use in the perfect form? That is will have or shall have plus third form of the verb. So blow, blew, blown, third form of verb is here. And along with that, we have used the helping verb, that is will have. Now, for the next sentence in the simple future, what it is here? The woman will cook. The same sentence, when you have to change into the future continuous, what it will become? The woman will be cooking. The woman will be cooking. In the future perfect, what it is going to be? The woman will have cook. Okay? So in this way, you have to do this exercise. Kindly complete this exercise in your book. So thank you and have a good day.